the tail of the tape. Sergey Adamchuk is 26 years old, El-Mir 28. Height and reach almost identical. The featherweight champion Adamchuk only had to lose a couple of pounds to fight at lightweight, so it wasn't a big deal for him. He walks around at usually about 157, cut back a few pounds to make weight.
We are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the Glory lightweight division. And introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, a 2-time WBC champion and 3-time Danish Thai box champion. His record truly impressive. 113 wins with 21 losses, 33 of those wins coming by knockout. At 5 feet 9 inches tall, 1.76 meters, he weighed in at 154.5 pounds and even 70 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Denmark, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mohammed Desert Storm El-Mir. His opponent, standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, is the reigning Glory featherweight champion of the world. But tonight, steps in on short notice to fight up to lightweight. His record, 32 wins with 5 losses, 14 of those wins by knockout. His Glory record, perfect, 4 wins. At 5 feet 8.5 inches, 1.74 meters, he weighed in at an even 154 pounds, 69.9 kilos. Fighting tonight out of the Ukraine by way of the Netherlands, he is Sergey Adamchuk. And the third man in the ring, John Axwood.
Because Sergey Adamchuk moved up to lightweight, his featherweight title is not on the line. This is not a title fight. Underway, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Mohammed El-Mir in the white shorts, Adamchuk in the black shorts, and he comes out firing as usual. We saw him pull off a cartwheel kick to start off his last fight, right, Joseph?
Yeah, he wants to be exciting. He wants to put a show on. And again, part of that is throwing spectacular attacks, spinning kicks, cartwheel kicks. He wants to excite and be entertaining.
And you've got to wonder where the head of El-Mir is. He was super excited to face fellow countryman Nicholas Larson to prove who is Denmark's #1 lightweight. But that fight, of course, is off as Larson had to withdraw only a few days ago due to a serious reoccurrence of an infection in his leg. We wish him the best. But now El-Mir has a lot to deal with, not only a guy moving up a weight class, but also now a dangerous southpaw.
It's a big difference. You know, a lot of changing from an orthodox to a southpaw fighter, your strategy and game plan in the gym totally changes.
Body shot landed from Adamchuk, and then El-Mir counters.
El-Mir does not want to disappoint. He took this fight because he sold a lot of tickets here. He's got a lot of fans here ready to watch him fight, so he's here to put a show on for Denmark. Disappointed he was not facing Larson, but said that he never considered not accepting this fight. Well, El-Mir has 113 wins on his record, and on that, he's fought some of the best Muay Thai fighters in the world. He has a bare-knuckle fight against Yotsenklai.
Sergey Adamchuk, very active. He was successful in his featherweight title defense, getting a win over veteran Musab Amrani only a month ago at Glory 28 Paris. Adamchuk's doing a real good job with his boxing lately. He's showing good footwork, good distance. But what I like that he just threw was a nice rear low kick to the back leg of El-Mir. Those hurt the most, and those are very damaging. Adamchuk pushing El-Mir up against the ropes, backs off, and lands a right hook. I'm surprised to see El-Mir against the ropes. In most of his other fights, he keeps coming forward, so he must be really respecting the power of Adamchuk. And El-Mir gets a warning for throwing Sergey Adamchuk to the mat. No knockdown.
If you grab a strike, you have to either take one step or one strike right away. You can't hold on. If you're grabbing, you got to follow up with something.
And also, if you clinch, you have to immediately strike with a knee attack. Round 1 is in the books. Mohammed El-Mir, the Desert Storm, has the hometown fans behind him. A very tough matchup for him. Said he knew nothing about Sergey Adamchuk coming into this fight because he's a featherweight.
It's very tough for him. But like I said, he really didn't want to disappoint his fans here in Denmark, and he has to do what he has to do. This is glory here. This is the top kickboxing in the world. You got to take every opportunity you can.
1 minute.
Big Mike giving his instructions, and Peter Schmeichel, the Danish former professional soccer player, in the house. Good to see Peter. Looks like he could get into the glory ring and go a couple rounds.
Speaking to Big Mike, Adamchuk's coach, he was saying Sergey is constantly in the gym. He's always watching tapes, learning. He's just a guy who loves to fight, wants to keep learning, and he's always prepared. He actually made his glory debut at lightweight against Gregorian, or at Gregorian.
Yeah, he said it was not a big deal to, number one, take this fight at lightweight, or to take it on short notice. The guy pretty much lives in the gym.
Step back.
He also is a guy who never watches any videotape. Doesn't care what his opponent does. Adamchuk just really concentrates on his own game plan.
Adamchuk's doing a really good job at mixing level with his boxing and landing some big kicks, right and left. But that rear low kick from a southpaw to the back leg is vicious and hurts.
He has destroyed opponents before with that low kick. But at this point, you know, Adamchuk taking the fight to El-Mir. Assess El-Mir's performance so far.
Well, El-Mir needs to be a little bit more active. He's waiting a little too long. He needs to get in there, cover up his head, and start throwing some combinations. Right now, he's just being a standing target for Adamchuk just to lay his combinations with his hands and his legs.
Total strikes thrown close as Adamchuk landed 32% of his, El-Mir 25.
El-Mir needs to get aggressive, Ron. That's the best thing he has right now. He can't stand there against the ropes. Adamchuk's just going to pick him apart.
Adamchuk 4-0 in glory. He won the featherweight belt by beating Gabriel Varga at Glory 25. That went down last October. Under a minute to go in round number 2.
Adamchuk, you should see his boxing. He's really quick with his boxing. He's able to hit the head, hit the body, and move. So he's avoiding counter punches, keeping his space. His boxing has really evolved while he's been in glory. You hear Big Mike in the corner yelling, "Go for the legs," which I feel is the best strategy right now. Cover your head, attack the legs.
30 to go. Adamchuk, very impressive with grabbing the kick and then immediately striking.
He's lightly touching the head because he wants to bring the attention to the head so he can land his low kicks.
Combination from Adamchuk going upstairs and then following it with the low kick. Spinning back kick from Adamchuk. Both Adamchuk and El-Mir getting instructions from their corners. Big Mike notorious for just dumping the water off his fighters' heads.
Gets that sponge, he splashes it. One of my favorite things, seeing him, he'll actually take a sip of water himself. It's exhausting being in that corner sometimes, yelling at your fighter.
Of course, Big Mike and his gym. He will be in the corner of number 3 ranked welterweight Yohan Kongolo later tonight. Mike's gym, one of the best in all of kickboxing, as we prepare for our 3rd and final round.
Time.
Well, the Danish fans are trying to support Mohammed El-Mir in this 3rd round against Sergey Adamchuk, the featherweight champion. Joseph, how do you have this scored so far?
It's 2-0 for Adamchuk. El-Mir needs to get on his wheels, cover his head, and come in and start throwing.
And that's what he's doing, picking up the pace here early in the 3rd.
Adamchuk uses this heel strike to the leg. It's very unique. I saw him use it a lot in his last fight.
As El-Mir moves forward, he eats a right hook.
You can see how El-Mir comes forward in a straight line, where Adamchuk hits and moves on different angles. So that's why it's very hard for El-Mir to land something, because Adamchuk's always changing angles.
Right now, Adamchuk pitching a shutout against El-Mir. He hasn't landed one punch yet.
His leg's hurting him. Adamchuk needs to keep going to that leg. But good on El-Mir for continuing to come forward. He's putting on a show.
Well, no points for tackles in Glory Kickboxing. That's pretty much what Mohammed El-Mir did. Halfway through round number 3. The featherweight champion, Sergey Adamchuk, takes El-Mir down. It's just a slip.
You can see that footwork. You can see, you know, he's been working his boxing. And when you see a lot of boxers, and one of the best things about working boxing is in kickboxing is it really teaches you to use angles, distance, and movement.
Adamchuk has only 14 knockouts out of his 32 wins. He said he wants to finish more fights. Let's see if he can do that here in this 3rd round. Again, big low kick from Adamchuk. And now he goes up top.
I love how Adamchuk's circling and pivoting out. That's a good strategy against a fighter who keeps walking forward. He'll throw his punches and then he pivots out to the right or the left.
And now he backs Sergey Adamchuk up a bit. But really was not able to land anything or do any damage against the featherweight champion, Adamchuk. That's it for this lightweight matchup. The decision to come up next. You know, it's never easy to take a fight on short notice, as Sergey Adamchuk did only 2 days ago. Have you ever been in that situation, Joseph?
Well, I was always lucky in my career where I've never had to take a fight on quick notice or fight someone on quick notice. I was a fighter who always liked to really prepare for my fights, but I was also the fighter who fought my own fight. I never really changed my game plan according to who I was fighting. the person, my opponent, always had to change for me.
Ron Kruk and Joseph Valtellini back here in Copenhagen. Who needs a full training camp? Not the featherweight champion, Sergey Adamchuk, as he dominated this fight against Mohammed El-Mir.
The big difference there was the boxing and the distance of Adamchuk. He was able to land his hands when he wanted to, landed big kicks when he wanted to. Just a great performance. He just continues to impress everyone. Mixing up good kicks, good boxing. It was his night. And again, I'm excited to see him actually defend the featherweight title.
Mohammed El-Mir, again, you wonder where his head was coming into this fight. He was expected to face his fellow countryman, Nicholas Larsson, with really Denmark's bragging rights on the line. And he never had that opportunity. In speaking with him yesterday, he was extremely disappointed that that fight was canceled. Well, this one is in the books. Let's make it official.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about the same, 30-27, a unanimous decision for your winner, Sergey Adamchuk.
Adamchuk steps up a weight class.